Hi, this is Pastor Jenny, and I'm excited to tell you a little bit about what our worship will look like as we transition into this next phase of worship during a pandemic. There'll be multiple ways you can worship with us. We're still going to continue online worship at 10 a.m., but we're adding to that worship on the church grounds at 10 a.m. on Sundays. Now, part of the service on the church grounds will take place in the sanctuary, where part of the worshipers will be. And part of the service will take place in our parking lot, where the other part of the worshipers will be. And worshipers in both spaces will be able to hear the entire service. The parts of the service that happen inside will just be spoken. It will be a prayer and a scripture reading and a message. And the parts that happen outside in the parking lot will be some masked singing and the sharing of communion on most Sundays. Again, worship will happen at 10 a.m. online on Sundays, and it will be the sermon and the prayer and the scripture that are shared inside the sanctuary. For being inside, it will be whatever the current COVID protocols are. We're starting that off masked and distanced inside, and again, we won't be singing indoors. If you're worshiping inside, we ask you to arrive early, to park close to the building in the parking lot so you don't have far to walk, and then you'll stop at our check-in table in the narthex before you come into the sanctuary. And you'll find spaces that are to sit that are distanced from one another. So we ask that you do that. Leave a little extra time so that we can begin worship right at 10 a.m. Now, if you want to worship with us outdoors, that's also easy. You don't have to sign up or anything. You don't even have to provide contact information. You can come and just show up in our parking lot and the service will be broadcast there. Parking lot worship's kind of cool if you like the outdoors because we invite you to bring chairs and to set them up outside your vehicle. If you want to bring a little canopy, if you want to bring breakfast for yourself or coffee, feel free to bring all of those things and worship at 10 in the parking lot. And that will be particularly child-friendly. Please do, when you come in, from worshiping, if you're going to worship in the parking lot, when you come into the lot, please leave the spaces closest to the church available for the worshipers who will be inside the sanctuary. Again, we'll follow whatever the most current COVID protocols are, and those will always be listed on our website. We'll be looking for volunteers to help us staff this so we can do it safely all summer. So you can also look for links to sign up to be a volunteer. And wanted to let you know that this summer will be a little bit different in a couple of ways. In addition to this big way of worship, I'll be going on sabbatical this summer, and so we are blessed to have the Reverend Dr. Joseph Shreve fill in as our interim pastor this summer. So he'll be serving the congregation by preaching and pastoral care. Joe is great, and he'll be the one also who is providing the online messages. So we invite you to get to know Joe through a separate video that's also on this website. If you have any questions, you can always check the church website or give us a call. We'd love to be able to familiarize you with what these options are so that you can plan what's best as you worship this summer. We hope you'll join us.